Hello. Welcome to Citizenship Pro, your ultimate guide to U.S. citizenship interview. In today's video, we'll be covering the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who was the first president? George Washington. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. When was the Constitution written? (1787). There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II.